Okay, so yeah, I'm back. Do I have to call in the guys and all of that again? Okay, I like to call in fire, earth, air, water, spirit, and either my way shows, angels, gods, ancestors, sacred ones. Please be here with me now. I set the intention that all the tools used in this session are dedicated to the growth and being of all beings in their place. Guys, okay, so it's been interesting. Gemini! Gemini. Now, Gemini. When y'all birthday, Gemini? Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to do some special grading for Gemini one of these days coming up soon. Because Gemini, now, glory be to the Most High God. He did not, I don't have a lot of Gemini energy in my chart. Glory be. Thank you, Father. Now, y'all being Mercurial and everything. Mercury. Now, I'm going to have to give it this Mercury. Now, for having to deal with you motherfuckers, Geminis. Because now, y'all are a group. Now, love is love. And I have to love everything, everybody in its proper places. But Gemini. Mercury, now, because studying this stuff, now, I have to tell the truth. Now, for Geminis, Gemini, they have decans, right? Now, guys, the decans, now, you got to know your decan. I said this, I think, in the first video. I'm not remembering all of that shit. But the decan here is very important. Now, you could be a Saturn. Yeah. Now, Gemini, it depends on your decan. But, now, I was looking at, where my phone at? Let me look at something real quick. Before I did write some stuff down. I was hanging with the planets this morning, singing and dancing and all of that other stuff. So, yeah, I was. And they was giving me messages and stuff. So now I'm giving it to you. This stuff could be, go look at the first video I just did with Aries and Taurus, and you will see what the fuck it is. I mean, about them, the planets confirming it. Let's see if they confirm it for you. Because I damn sure, yes I did. Whew, go look at it. Now, Jupiter, is in Gemini. Now, I don't know, because I said this before. Now, when y'all birthdays? But now, because when the sun goes in Gemini, now, yeah. Because Jupiter is kind of a slow-moving planet. Now, the thing about Jupiter, I realize, and this is February the 4th, right? It's going to go direct. So, Jupiter, so, yeah, Geminis, you've been dealing with, certainly Sagittarius is, and you've been dealing with, again, Pluto energy. Now, Scorpios haven't been really that busy, so Pluto, yeah, it's been good. Because Scorpios, they've been having it. Yeah, like, so they could do all this retrograde work going backwards and putting shit to death. Because Scorpios ain't, yeah. It's like light work for them, mostly. So Pluto did do she, yeah, I feel like she has excess energy. Because what Pluto is doing, like retrograde, in terms of retrograding, they're doing it with everybody. They're good at doing it. So it ain't really no big deal. Dealing with different signs and stuff might be a little bit more complicated. But Scorpio is doing what Scorpio do. So with Jupiter, I think is happy too. Because I got today tapping into Jupiter. Recently, Jupiter been coming up to me, right? Sort of like he's showing me like King of Cups, like the man, the Ace of Cups and the Chalice and all this. But he like, Kenny, I'm soggy. Can you give me some fire? That's why I need you to hurry up and get in the sun, get your ass to Texas, because I need to see sun is in my first house, right? I need you like back in the sun. So I have to do things like light therapy. I got a lamp right here. And burn it and stuff like that for fire to help them burn some of the sadness off, the sogginess. It might have something to do with the fires burning and for using so much water. So and the depression and all that stuff that comes with it. So I feel like the planet Jupiter is dealing with that, like in terms of the sorrow. So Jupiter is really tapping into the other planets to help him. So you might look at it, he might be just look how it plays out. And if you into astronomy and all this stuff, so looking at the planets, and look how Jupiter is trying to pull off the sun and pull off of Mars, because he needs the fire. Yeah, it needs to happen, guys. It's Jupiterian. It's like a grazing that needs to, so the fires and stuff that's happening, I mean, my heart goes out to them. And I'm sure the Most High God will send. Listen, everything is necessarily for the balance. Everything those people need and everything they deserve, it's gonna come to them, beloved, because it's energetic. But your sorrow and all that stuff, they don't. Listen. Either you are part of the solution or you are part of the problem. But now that's what I'm saying. Projection, and so even a fireman, because this came up with Aries. If you wanted to go look at it, Gemini. I don't know, Gemini, if you got to do some charity or something like this, if you into such things, do it with the first responders and help. But now, in the spirit of cheer, because they don't need no more doomless gloom. They need light. They need love. They need, yes, higher frequency energy. You probably don't believe how much negative projections that even the fire people, the emergency responders get. With people who use this shit with nothing else to do. How much negative energy that they subjected to. Fire is bad in that when it's out of control, it burns dangerously and it can kill people. But fire is good because it is good in some ways because it's cleansing. So firemen, they know that. Highly aspected firemen, they know this. So that's why you see they might be sad about the fatalities and things like that, but they know that something good is always going to come out of it because they watch these structures go down and they watch other new structures be built in its place. Come on now, guys. Now, come on. Now, why this is significant is because Gemini. What? Right, we talking about third house. We talk about third house matters. Short trips. Locomotive, trans, and all of this stuff. But now, but Gemini. Now, in your local area, Gemini also deals with your siblings, your nieces, your nephews, all of this other stuff. Third house matters, Gemini. But now Jupiter is there, the overarching thing. Now your ruling planet is Mercury. Mercury is brutal. Now, one thing I learned to respect, I used to say things, I'm like Mercury, because now most people who use Santerias and Ouija boards and all of these stuff, they are really lower level people. I'm sorry, in terms of spirituality. And what you have access to, where you can go in terms of using what you can use, what you have access to. I use the planets and stuff like that. I don't use the down there in the underworld. See, Scorpio, but I'm a Scorpio. I don't use the underworld. Now I do a job, but that's about money. But but hanging out in the underworld, no thank you. Because it has to do with my psyche. Nigga, I gotta be in control of my psyche, my mind. It's my work. So hell to the fucking no. See? So this is what I'm saying. It's really overused because they use mercurial energy. It's only local. Because these things, they have to be transported. How do they get around? Lower entities and lower energies and things like that. How do they get around? They got to be transported. So we talking about in your local area, your local group. So your precinct is in your local area. Your fire department is in your local area. Your library, a lot of medical centers, your synagogues, your churches, the liquor stores, the store. They are all in your local area, people. We all use them. So now, Gemini, yeah, with Jupiter being there, I feel like you might be, I don't know, depends on where you are. A lot of these issues might be coming. Yeah, like it could be so where you have some sort of maybe epiphany. You might realize something here, Gemini, about yourself. And the question here is, right, Gemini, perfect for you, right? Are you good to, yeah, are you good to your neighbor? Are you a good neighbor? Are you a good neighbor, Gemini? What would your neighbors say about you? What is it like living next door to you? Because now the thing about Gemini energy and dealing with Mercury is so fucking fast. Now that's why I'm saying I feel for Mercury, people who's mercurial, because it's so fast. It's so fast and so swift, and Mercury is always going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, and when, yeah. Now, especially when something is in fucking retrograde, back and forth, and then something is, yeah. You got any planet that's back, yeah, retrograde energy on top of Mercurian energy that always is going in, yeah, that's always going in back and forth from, yeah. And Jupiter being, yup, in retrograde, going back. Now, Gemini, because logic and all of this stuff and communication is a big issue for y'all. It's the reason. But being logical, Gemini. Now, the sun with Gemini, the sun and Mercury together, and God forbid if you got some sort of highly placed moon. Now, it's God. Yup. Now, depending on your decan, but now the past. Gemini, I wouldn't suggest, right, especially not right now. Don't be going back and doing no past life regret. Leave the past alone right now, Gemini. It's best to stay the fuck out of the past, Gemini, right now. Because with Jupiter going retrograde, that you can't control that. So, some expansion. Jupiter is there to expand you in some way. Expand whoever is the Gemini, right? Specifically Gemini. This could be one of your kids, beloved. So Jupiter, the planet, is there, is the great benefic, is there to expand them. But now you got to be careful here, because now how Jupiter expands, is the problem. Because now he could expand your ass up to 1,000 fucking pounds. For gluttony and greed. So he is the great benefic, but it seems to me that Jupiter, especially dealing, that's why I said Geminis might be dealing with Sag, specifically dealing with it could be a place, it could be something within themselves that they dealing with that has to do with overconsumption. So Gemini, it's likely that's what you're looking at within yourself, your family, and all this other stuff. Overconsumption, greed, gluttony, maybe even the 7 deadlies. It gets that deep. So the medicine came up here. Aaliyah came up. Aaliyah, sing Aaliyah songs. Now, Gemini, I'm going to say this. Gemini, be careful of Leos and Leo energy. Be watchful of fifth house matters. Okay, look at, because I'm looking at the sun, but it says sun and Taurus here that I'm looking at, but the sun is what I see. Look at specifically what is happening, Gemini. What's happening? See, because there go Leo again. The fifth house. Now, I know the moon was in Leo. I don't know, Gemini, if it's your kids are hiding something. Or you hiding something from your kids. Or your kids are hiding something. Because yeah, it has something to Gemini. Fifth house matters here, Gemini. It could be moon in Leo, because I keep looking. It could a moon in Leo. And what the fuck did I was just saying, I gotta say fuck, I'm sorry, I'm just emoting. About the horseshoe, right? And I don't know if I was saying this in Taurus video that I just did, this thing. The horseshoe. So Uranus could be significant here too. Because the horseshoe, when I see Uranus energy, it comes up to me like a horseshoe, but it looks like the south node. So again, Gemini, the past right now, no. Stay away from the past. Now, no, it's not relevant. Because I think it's not good I don't think it's good for the Emperor right now. Alright? Because we were talking about Aries energy, right? So you might have somebody over you, a boss or something like this, who's an emperor, who might be, I don't know, significant Leo. But now, yes, you guys might have a past life together or something like this. But it's not significant right now. It's just a deviation from the present moment. Deal with what's in front of you right now. Stay focused on what's in front of you right now, Gemini. Because whatever this is you're dealing, it's closely related to your children, Gemini. See, Pluto is right here. Jealousy. See what I'm saying? The 7 deadlies. So, yeah. But now, those two, they was right here at the top because I did, yeah. But let's see what comes out for medicine. Medicine, though, for me, is Aaliyah came up listening to Aaliyah. Now, I don't really talk to dead people, right? I don't go pulling no energies and nothing like that. They usually find their way to me, but it's through angels and things like that. You can't just, yeah. From up there, though. So if they in the underworld and all of that, then, yeah, then that's something different. It's not that I can't, but now, yeah, I'm not doing that just for anybody. I said it's for work. Up there, I don't have to do that. They come to me. Now, medicine, grounding. Your feet on the dirt. It's a good idea to walk around with no shoes, Gemini. Go outside and walk on the dirt, on the grass. Your feet on dirt. Dirt. Not just grass, but dirt itself. Because maybe you need to think about this, Gemini. Returning to the fucking dirt. Because y'all, when you Jupiter is the great fucking benefic, but he will expand your ass to the next fucking time and space for your soul. Some of y'all, right? Your feet you might be having an issue with your feet. Gardening is good right now. Yes, garden. If you a guy, flowers, lots of flowers. Maybe send flowers, but flowers, guys, put them up. Yeah, see what I'm saying? This is another thing, Gemini. It's just a deviation, right? You like to focus on other people because it's just to deviate away from yourself. So you might be one of these pieces, especially if you're a man. You look for some sort of pet project, somebody who you need like a fixer-upper. So you could be like the fucking emperor, and you go get a fucking street walking whore. And everybody's like, nigga, do you know who you are? Now, I say, yeah, because I'm black and I come from Brooklyn. So when I say nigga, I think most people want to. Like, because it's like when you talk to your friends. Like, when you hear guys talk to themselves, your boyfriends, that's what they say. Nigga, how is you going to go? You like the fucking emperor. How's you go? Where the fuck did you go pick? It's like Too Short song with Biggie. The world is filled with pimps and hoes. Yeah, we'll just talk about those I know. Yeah, you fell in love with her, man. That bitch been hoeing since like that. You went and fell in love with her, man. That's why I love old school music. You can't know where you come. You can't listen. This now it's true. How the fuck do you know where you going when you don't even want to acknowledge where you came from? I know. I was born and almost raised all my life in East New York, Brooklyn, which is cool. Yeah. It's look better now, but we call the fucking gutter. You know what Langston Hughes be talking about? In the crystal stair? Yeah, that. Mama to us, that shit. Walking, crack valve, all of this kind of nasty shit. That, when you dating and shit, who want to bring somebody home to a fucking pissy elevator building? It's embarrassing. Who want to go out on a date, or tell somebody to come over your house and you got trash all over the fucking place outside? So see what I mean? So Gemini, yeah, and I'm thinking your friends, like, you might be dealing with guys who might be pretending to be Jupiterian, but real Jupiterian motherfuckers, you won't know, because they gonna bless your ass. They are Jupiter, the great benefic. But now, yep, you on real Jupiterians. Either way. But they will benefit you, right? Hopefully it's in a good way. But now, they're gonna start They're gonna start to tell you now. You Gemini are gonna have to decipher how Jupiterian they are, because Jupiter energy is significant to you, Gemini. Now every planet, the energy, it has a higher expression and the lowest expression. I don't know if you could take one without the other. But I was saying this, Gemini, for instance, right? With my turkey bacon this morning, I kind of burnt it taking a shower. This happens to me a lot. But me being a Scorpio, right? This is how I deal with it. See, it's logic. Maybe I can help this. See? I'm trying to help you. It's medicine. So it's about how you look at it. So, all right. Now, I could get busy with working and stuff like that. This time, I was in the shower. But sometimes, like, if I'm working or something, especially if I'm dancing and I'm into it, I will burn some food in a second. And my kids, so I was like, damn, I burnt it. But, now, perspective is everything. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Because now, if I was dancing Now, we do it all the fucking time. We burn out, women, we do it all the time. We burn our food, talking on the phone, doing all this other shit, and all this other shit, right? Now, when you burn your food for good reasons, then you be like, fuck it. But I'm just saying, I mean, I was dancing, and that motherfucker, I mean, fuck it. Because sometimes I be dancing, and I smell it, I know. And I'll be like, damn, I'm scorching my rice, but fuck it. I'll sacrifice it. Because I'm a Scorpio. I ain't going to do nothing that I'm going to be fucking regretting, nigga. No, I'm not. Not much. I'll find a fucking reason not to regret it, but I ain't going to fucking regret it. It ain't no such thing as a fucking mistake. So now, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Now, and then, yeah, my forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and all of them, they did sacrifices. They burnt, yeah, Moses, they did all of these things. But now, in this place, in this time, most Hebrew Israelites, we don't partake in such things. We have been forbidden from really partaking in such things. So, we can't. So, but now, we did do as rituals in good ways. So that's, all right, Father Dan, that's my way of giving charity to the ones who came before us who did it wrong and right. So when I burn my food, Father, then, especially if I could salvage it, then I'll take a piece of it, son, fuck it, just give me a little piece, I'll taste it, son, like, it'll be like, fuck it, sometimes it's a whole fucking steak, yup. I'll be like, damn, oh, okay, fuck it. All right, just consider it a burnt sacrifice then. But now, I can't, if I was enjoying what the fuck it is I did when I was doing, when I burnt it. Now, if I was just sitting on the phone talking to a bitch, just wasting my time, then maybe I might be fucking mad because I'm talking to this bitch and I burnt my food. But bitch, if I'm like something working or, because that got to do with making money, I could buy right fucking. Father, you know my heart. Now, you gotta spend money to make money sometime. Then consider it that then, bitch. But I had a good time doing it. Yeah. So, Gemini. Yeah. Grounding. Also, Gemini. Medicine. Music, right? Now, somebody else came up about this. Listening to soothing music. Aries. You like Aries. You need to listen to soothing. You need to hear nice sounds around your ears and stuff like that. Like, maybe listening to like birds singing and songs of angels, angel meditations and things like that. Your ears around your head. You might need, I don't know. Let your wife sing to you then. It don't matter if her voice ain't good or not. Just turn on some music and let your wife sing to you. Listen to her beautiful voice. Tweet, 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 tweet around your house. Then let your daughter do it for you. Let somebody do it. It should be a girl, Gemini. If it's a guy, Gemini, if it's a girl, Gemini, then I let your father do it. Tell him play music by guys. Like Teddy Pendergrass, but Gerald Levert, Keith Sweat, New Edition, Johnny Gill, guy singers. Jagged Edge is a good one. 112. But guys, you need women. Let it be your wife in real life, because if you a guy, you got some fucking body. Tell her you need help. That's how it's a test. Tell her, see if she do it. Tell her, yeah, I need you to sing to me. Can you do it right now? I just need you to sing. I need to hear you. And see if she do it. Then you gonna know about that, okay? Gemini, if she do it or not. Then you'll know the truth. I love you. See, I did it. So then she could do it too. By faith. That's when I'm singing this through the heart chakra. You feel it, Gemini? I'm singing that song to you. Go listen to it. Faith Evans, I love you. Okay, that's from me to you, Gemini. Men. Now, girls, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not into girls like that. I'm into men. So, yeah. I told y'all, go listen to the guy singers. I'm not into girls. Guys only. So, that's what I'm saying. Guys, yeah, it's for y'all. Okay. Love you too. Moon. Oh God. So yeah. Now, Gemini. Your fellow people came up here in the 6. Now you did come up here, Gemini. Okay. Tell you. Choice. But now your fellows, signers, zodiacers or something like that. Virgo might be significant here. 6th house, your everyday life, your wellness, your health, and your wellness, and your well-being, and all that stuff. Gemini man. I don't know. Maybe make your wives take responsibility for their roles as a wife to take care of you and your children. Gemini. I don't know. If you have a wife, you have a girlfriend, it comes with duties and responsibilities. Make them, do it. Or else they shouldn't be in that role, in that position. They just space holders. You know that. I know that. Everybody knows that. So, right, Gemini, let's move on. Cancer. Now, Cancer. Let me tell y'all something. Cancer. Now, Cancer. Mostly, now, it's not too bad for Cancer. Now, the only thing with Cancer is that Mars, right, is in Cancer. So now, Mars is serious energy, right? Now, we just got finished talking about the Emperor. So, Cancer, fires and all of this stuff, please, Cancer, be careful. Of fires, fire starters. Cancer, are you a fire starter? Because Cancer might be a king. Yeah, it could be Jack. It could be pages of wands. And why, Cancer, this is coming up. This is specifically related to your parents, and I have to say it like this, right? So it's pages of wands, jacks of wands, and king and queens of wands, and how this play out, right? So how I saw it, right, today with Mars, right? Now Mars is sitting up straight. He's very red and white. Red crossy. So he is very, now it might be some aspect he's showing me with like Jupiter working with the Red Cross and humanitarianism. So there go Uranus, like dealing with humanitarianism, humanitarianism. But he's showing me it from, he's showing up as red and white. But from a King of Cups perspective. Not really as the man, the Ace of Cups with the challenge. It's just too much. And it's just not useful right now. He has enough water dealing with, his work and putting them out and shit. Like, So he needs this. So he's trying to do everything to stay grounded. And so how does the King of Cups stay grounded? Usually the King of Cups stay grounded because he's a philanthropist, right? He does a lot of charity. So you can easily, right? Because Cancer deals with the moon, right? So Cancer's the moon. So Cancers, for some reason, I feel like in this lifetime, are there to learn about being nurturing and what it means to be nurturing and what nurturing is all about. Nurturing him or herself, nurturing, yeah, and everything around them in the environment. Because that whole nature versus nurture thing. But you got to learn how to do both. But for some reason, Cancer is learning the nurturing part. It's highly related to women, feminism. For both the men and the women, the boys and the girls. Feminism, Cancer, right now might be a big thing. Especially with Mars, right? Isn't it in Mars retrograde? So there goes Pluto, Scorpio. Now, in this case, you might be dealing with a highly placed Plutonian. Yeah. A person that is Scorpio, but they might channel both Mars and Scorpio. Yes. So Pluto could be acting as a fire planet to the Cancer. So Pluto is a water sign, but to Cancer, Pluto is like a fire sign. So he's like, I thought you was water. Then why are you so fiery? That. That's serious. Cancers are like probably looking at this whole feminine, like somehow feminism has become like front and center for them. This whole thing about feminine, it could be their daughter, their wife is now, you a feminist, and their wives are walking around talking about, I'm a feminist. Their daughters, I'm gonna be a feminist, and they like, right. So now everybody's a fucking feminist, right? Everybody's see what I mean, like that. If it's a boy, a man, it's his issues with feminism. He don't like feminists, right? Or he loves them, he don't like them, but it's got to be to some sort of extreme. Because it's dealing with Cancer energy. Right. It's very emotional. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Because Cancer, up and down. Up and down. Up and down. It's ruled by the moon. Now, for girls, in these days, see, with him, I don't know if girls are able to just walk around being all sensitive and weepy all the fucking time. It's a weakness. So, yeah, girls and women are not gonna be walking around, right, with their emotions and shit, wearing them on their sleeves so everybody could just go, grabbing at it and shit like that. Especially Cancers, they have to learn how to have protective. Yeah, they gotta have protective mechanisms and shit like that to protect themselves. They're highly intuitive. So they have to put all of these things around them to protect themselves because people, listen, I'm a Cancer rising. I fucking know. Yeah. And people, they overstep their fucking boundaries all the time. And then Scorpio yeah, bitch. Yeah, I don't know what you, because they be all the time. They mistake me all the time. I have to, my name, is not Candace. No, my name is now. They call me Candy with a K. Yeah, because now I'm not gonna work. I learned, that's what I'm saying, as a kid, right? Now, how do I at this time I don't know about my placements and all of this shit. But now I know that these bitches, people, they like to try me. Yeah. Wait, yeah, no. Yeah, now it is the moon. It's dark, bitch. Sometimes. Yeah, it's all in my first house, and then it's my rising sun. But for some reason, because I'm nurturing my kids, I love it, right? I'm do all this stuff, Queen of Cups. I do all this stuff, helping people. I love. But people, they like to take my kindness for a weakness, and then I got a Scorpio. Yeah, I put a death to whatever the fuck it is you thought you was thinking. I'm not no fucking doormat. And then they be shocked. Oh my God, they can't believe it. They cannot fuck. Well, believe it, bitch, because you just did whatever you did to me, right? So how the fuck it is you can't believe it after you just did what the fuck it is you did or said whatever it is you said? Okay, then that's, if it's just talking, then that's just what the fuck it is we doing. Then let's move on. Cause Scorpio always know how to let's move on. Yeah, now they could hold a grudge, but not how you think they holding a fucking grudge. They ain't thinking about it every fucking day like you. This shit is dead. They might think about it, process it, but usually for Scorpio, bitch, we done thought about that way before. Yeah. Before I gotta lose this friendship, bitch, I done thought about it, processed it, and all of that. I'm ready. I can't deal with it no more. Yeah, I'm done. I don't want to. So by the time, they do all this fucking around, playing around. But I listen. Yeah, I'm not fucking playing around with you. I already been thinking about this. I already been processing it. I'm already here. When I put the hammer down, like I'm over, bitch, it's over. I'm done. It ain't nothing else to talk about. I don't want to. Over it. I don't have to give you the time and the place to do all of that shit. I was doing that already by trying to tell you, right? This is hurting me. That is hurting me. I don't like it. I've been telling you that. Right. So then, no, I'm not going to let you run up no fucking tab. So Scorpio, So Cancers are probably dealing, with Queen of Wands, and they like, yo, wow, or Page of Wands, a Jack of Wands, and they like, right. So it's either power to the people or I don't like her. They either like strong, powerful women or they don't. Yeah, this whole issue with strong women and weak women and how their mothers played a role in it and their fathers too. In some way. And I'm going to tell you how. Because of Mars. Yup. And they trying to figure out, okay, so it might be that your kids, if you have children, they coming to you and they asking you about the feminine. They might be studying the feminist movement, asking you questions about femininity, but they actually, boys or girls, they looking at their moms to see, okay, because Mars is about, right, is aggressive energy, your projected temperament, the self and all that, how you project yourself onto other people. Now your kids, they watch, they see, because they are, no matter whatever their age they are, if you're a grandmother, it's your daughter. If it's your daughter, then it's your, like that. And how these concepts, feminism, feminist, and how does these concepts apply to them? How do they feel about it? Because they might be finding out that what they learned from you, your mother, you know what I'm saying, your grandmother, it don't fit them. It just don't fit them no more. They don't agree. They might not share your views about the feminine principle. So these kinds of these are gonna come up for Cancers. Like, yes, yeah. So it could include issues with domestic violence, abusive relationships, abuse of power. But it's okay. It's important for Moon right now, because now me having my daughter is a double moon. Diamond is a sun and moon Cancer. Whoo, she is a piece of work. It's a lot of work, especially as a Scorpio. Now, thank God I do got this moon, but it's hard dealing with that girl. Her moods and shit like that. I be like, Father God, please give me strength to deal with this girl. I gotta use a lot of Scorpion. Yeah, energy with her because yeah, she also likes to live in denial. But I think it's because a lot of the stuff that she deals with is so like working working in a psych hospital and all of this other stuff. But it's the populations in which she deal with. They are all ages and coming to the reality of the outcomes. What happens to these people and how and if and when and why she want to play a role. And yeah, she's actually thinking about this. Like, okay, I don't know. Yeah, probably not staying in psych. She likes it, but I think it's the emotional toll that it takes. You have to care when you do this. What are you going to do? You're going to work in nursing and go working. I don't care what kind of hospital you work in. If you're a nurse, you have to care. And when you're dealing with psychiatric patients in certain places in a hospital, you dealing with in a hospital. You dealing with all kinds of people from all walks of life. All kinds of socioeconomic backgrounds. Yes. So going into this field, it opens her up into, like, I guess she didn't realize that it was so big, so vast, so many special populations that deal with psychiatric issues. All ages. Except she don't get babies, but they have an adolescent unit, I think. That goes straight from the hospital into the penal system. So a lot of this stuff it's hard to deal with. So she gotta do something. She gotta have like a defense mechanism around, because otherwise what is she gonna do if she has to feel for all of these people? Somebody has to do it. But I tell her this all the time. I don't know. Now she's thinking about going into massage therapy and all of this stuff. So I think going back to school for her, I think it's the best thing for her to do, because this stuff is too emotional for her. And self-care, I tell her that it's very important for her to take care of herself working with these sorts of people, because violence is also an issue. A serious issue where she works. So we had this. So So now it could be dealing with tourists somewhere here, because now your value. Because I asked my daughter about how much do you value yourself? Because who's asking you to go here and do? You don't have to be, because you got a college degree, all this other stuff. I mean, if it's this serious and it's that, because I don't know, is this place making you happy because you come home moody? You don't have to do this. You can go, because now if it's this stressful, then why are you putting yourself through this? It's self-mutilation. It's self-harming. For a couple of dollars? Okay, well then, I guess so. But what the fuck is going to be the point with a couple of dollars when you ain't here no more? But okay, Cancer. So I think that Cancers and might be looking at, that's Lucy Pearl. I have to change her stone. You know Lucy Pearl, the group? I love her. I love them. I don't know. I don't know why I thought Lucy Pearl. I just thought that's her name, Lucy Pearl. I don't know. I hope they don't get offended, but I do. I love her. So I use her to cover my heart chakra. Block it. Thank you. And but now be careful with teddies and all this other shit. Now it's the teddy bear. Don't go giving it no fucking life and all that other stuff and shit like that. Okay, Cancer? So Guys, now, yeah. I think a good place to go, guys, might be to your moms. Yeah, your moms. I mean, MOMS. Like your moms. Your moms, like moms, plural. And maybe, I don't know, maybe have conversations with her about these things and just talk to her about healthy ways. What are healthy ways? But now I'm just saying, if Google and all of these things are there, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, if all of these things are there, then look it up. What are healthy expressions of what are some healthy expressions of feminism? Just so you have some sort of idea. What does it look? What is a feminist? What does a feminist do? How does a feminist act? And then once you go about acting, right, reading, and you get all of these different perspectives, then you might be able to kind of, yeah, you look yourself, right, and your feelings, Cancer, Moon, intuitively, right, and be like, okay, so as you read it, I don't agree with that. Not necessarily. I don't know. I don't think I agree with that. Then you say it, right? You say it to yourself. You say it out loud, like, yeah. As you, go about getting other people's, because now these are terms and that you might need help looking up, right? You want to know what they mean, right? Because in today's society, you hear these terms being thrown around all the time. So sometimes, right, we want to know what exactly is a feminist. Now, I am a feminist, but now I'm not a lesbian, if that's what you ask. No. I love men. I need them. I need their bodies, mostly. So there's no way I could ever, So I'm not that kind of feminist because a lot of times people associate feminism with being a lesbian. But because a lot of people who say they are feminists, they do a lot of male bashing. So that's why I said it. And I find that usually those types are lesbians, right? I'm not a lesbian. So, yes, I love men because I love their bodies. Cause money, I could make money on my own. Yeah, all of that. Now, I could make money and do all that stuff, but the body, I need that. Let me close. Cancer. It could be stuff coming up about sexuality, right? And all of this other stuff. I don't care how old you are. You have these conversations with your mother, even if now when it comes to sex and certain things like that. But certain things, shit, yes I did. I'd be like, Ma, I need you to look at something. Can you look at this for me? Who else gonna look down here for me? Cause I need to know. Can you just look down here for me and see my mother? She be like, oh God. But I'm like, Ma, please. Just tell me. Just look at it. Promise. I'm just saying. It's the truth. Okay. So now. Oh, God. Chemistry. Sun in Taurus. I'm hearing, I don't know, it could have something with marijuana growers and all this other stuff. Growers of marijuana, that industry. Chemists. So Sun in Taurus come up here for Cancer. And medicine is what I'm hearing. Medicine. It could be pharmaceuticals, these types of things. But medicine, using plants and herbs and things like that. Waiting. Oh God, Capricorn. But that makes sense. Waiting for Moon in Capricorn. So Cancer kids, your father is hiding something. He probably a girl. Yeah, a woman. So it's likely your mom might have moved on already, right? And she has a guy that she's talking to. It might be new, and they probably are, right, having some sort of chemistry or something, like creating some sort of chemistry. But your father, yeah. I'm talking about now. If this is marriage, then this is. I'm talking about people who their parents are probably separated. The mom is already, right, probably outwardly dating somebody else and doing all of that. Yeah, and the dad is too, but he's probably hiding it. Moon and Capricorn. Capricorn and Moon, they are the opposite of one another. So Saturn energy loves Moon energy. Because Saturn and, oh my God, Saturn and me have this love thing. Saturn energy feels so good to me. I don't know what to do with myself. Saturn energy, it brings like my Scorpio energy out. It makes me just want to be like this, too sexual, y'all. I think it's the money. Is what I think is when I see Saturn, I think money. Lots of it. Like, you gonna buy me, right, whatever I want and take me, right, take me out and buy me like that. And so how else do you repay it? Right. See, like that. Yeah, so yeah, for some I feel like it's a girl though. So her father, your father is dating. Yeah, he like her. They like each other. They both wear black. Yeah, they could be dark. Both yeah, but I believe it's Moon and Capricorn that is their connection. They are perfect for one another. Yeah. And they do the same thing. They in front of the fire. But it's Moon. He's hiding it. Or he's with a girl, but he really is in love with somebody else. Now, I'm sorry. This could have been, you could be asking, maybe your parents could be dead now, and maybe you was asking. Because this stuff happens, right? And plus, with Mars being in retrograde, it could be war over this kind of stuff. Like, if these things coming out, like, yeah. He could be, he could be having, it could be polygamy or something like this. What? He married, but he really is in love with somebody else. He got a better connection with somebody else. So it's not that he didn't love your mother or nothing like this. It could have been a healing relationship, a abrasive relationship that was totally, Sun and Taurus though. That could have helped both. It should have been helping both of y'all. Everybody to heal your value systems and what you value. And definitely lessons about chemistry and how mixing chemicals, you gotta be careful what kind of chemicals you mix together. So it could be doing with biological. You see what I'm saying? This goes all the way to like biology. But there is someone here, Moon and Capricorn, is now these obviously could be placements, Cancer. So Moon and Capricorn. Yeah. Then it's special here, Cancer. It's special to you. But okay. It is. Cancer boy. Okay, so if this is because, right, guys, I'm just gonna say it, right, like as parents here, please, Your children. Because they have serious questions. Yeah. Things, listen, all kinds of things are coming out now. And I'm just saying, when they do come out, it's better just to tell them the truth. Just so they know that these things are possible. That it's possible to have been gotten married, and had children, and possibly, right, it's not going so well right now, right? And possibly it's not going so well. Possibly it is, maybe, but there's two sets of people here now. Even if it's polygamy, whatever it is, it's best that you tell them the truth. So they know what's possible. It is possible to have been married to somebody for X amount of years and meet somebody and find that you have some sort of better, some sort of, because see, Capricorn and the moon energy, they are harmonious, yeah. They are the opposites of one another, so it's gonna be like home to each other, yeah. And I'm saying that because I have, yeah, but Saturnian and yeah, bitch. Oh man, how it feels. It does stuff to my heart chakra, Saturn. Yes, he does. Yeah, it makes me weak, and then it goes down. It works its way down into my fucking sacral, my sexual energy, yeah. This is Capricorn. Men. So as moms, right? You listen, it's better that you tell them the truth so that they know what is possible. Because what you resist, it will persist. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Polygamy is a thing that is, yeah, it comes with the lifestyle, right? With the way of life. It's not a lifestyle, with the way of life. It comes with it. But I find the more you resist it, then it's gonna persist. As soon as you surrender to it, it goes away. Because it's just a thing that men do. They just, until you give into it, then once you surrender to it. But it's to moon energy, femininity, the receptive principle. You will find that once you give into it, he won't even, not a Capricorn man. He don't know one. I mean, for love, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Once he find the right one, yeah, a moon, yeah, somebody who is got a highly placed moon. I don't know if it had, it don't have, she don't have to be like a sun sign Cancer, but if she got some highly aspected place, but now they do like sexiness too. They do value sexy. So that might help me with Saturnian dudes because sexuality, I'm highly, I'm what guys would call me sexy, right? So you got to be comfortable also with your sexuality and all that other stuff. So, and I don't find Capricornian men, Saturnian men to be gay or bisexual. No, because they all about square structure and the self principles. So they are highly not. That's, to me, is Uranus, right? So they get married, Capricorn. They get married and all of that kind of stuff. I don't really know them to be cheaters because they are Capricorn. Do you know a lot of religious institutions are corporate? Yeah, they're incorporated. Yeah. So a lot of them, they be priests and all kind of stuff in churches and things like that, places of worship. You know that? Capricorn. Saturn. Yeah. That's where you find them at. So that's why I love them. They have high principles. They most of the time they are praying. Yes, they have very high principles, high ethics. So they appreciate women who have the same values. Right. Taurus and is it could be good too, especially in the workplace. Right. But at home, Queen of Pentacles, they love that too. Yeah. Domesticated women. But you could look sexy while you do it too. Yeah. But it's healthy doses of this. And so a good woman, right, is going to teach her children. She's going to model positive, right? She's going to do this in positive ways. Feminism, sexual, all of this kind of stuff. They will see it demonstrated to them. His children will see it demonstrated, but through her, through his wife, their mom, the moon. Yes, because that's the type of woman that he's gonna pick because of his standards, right? His morals, his values, his ethics, all of this kind of stuff. So okay, guys. Now, I don't know. Go to your go to your mom and your dad too. But I say since it's involving feminism, I feel like here the mom is highly aspected. Go to your mom and just ask questions. And if you are a mom and your kids are I would just tell them the truth. It's gonna benefit them in the long run. Okay, y'all. So peace out. At least I did too. I'm gonna have to come back and do the rest of them. But right now, at least these are done. So, peace out.